Okay, it says it for problems 1 through 3, first circle the expressions that can be used to solve the problem and then solve. So really first you have to read the story. It says Erin is in charge of making the graphics for the art club flyer. She needs to draw a circle that has a radius of 4 inches. So there isn't a picture. So I'm going to draw a picture. Now radius is the one that goes halfway. What is the area of Erin's circle to the nearest hundredths of a square inch? So area, according to your formula chart, is pi r squared. Now we know that pi is 3.14 and that radius is 4. 4 squared is 4 times 4. So hopefully that helps you pick one or two of these solutions. I'll tell you there's 2 that are correct, 1 is incorrect. And then you'll be able to solve. So I know that 3.14 times 16, I believe it's 50.24 inches squared. If you get a different answer, you need to go back and figure out why. A coaster has a diameter of 80 millimeters. What is the circumference of the coaster to the nearest tenth of a millimeter? So a coaster it sounds like roller coaster, but it's one of those things that you set your drink on so it doesn't get the table wet. So it's just a little round thing that goes under your glass. So we are looking for the circumference. You have 2 formulas on your formula chart. You have circumference equals pi d and circumference equals, I already messed it up, 2 pi r. So we know diameter is 80. Is 80 the d or is 80 the r? Diameter starts with d. So this formula says circumference equals 3.14 times 80. The other formula asks for r. R would be the radius, only half. What would be the radius? If diameter is 80, what would be the radius? Yeah, I already said it, right? 40. So which other formula could be used if you put 40 in there? So now when you solve, you are just multiplying. I like C equals pi d because it's just one multiplication, but you can do whichever one you like. Mario cut a large circle out of craft paper in order to make a sign for the school dance. The diameter of the circle is 7 feet. What is the area of the sign to the nearest hundredth of a square foot? So we have a diameter of 7 and we're looking for an area. So go ahead and draw your circle. Diameter goes all the way across. And if we want area, you need the area formula. Now be careful because 7 is the diameter. For the area formula, you need the radius. So be careful with that one. All these other ones had 2 that were correct. Number 3 only has 1 expression that is correct. All right, number 4 says Nancy is replacing the protective border around her trampoline. How long is the protective border? Border means around the outside, right? So we're looking for circumference. So from your formula chart, circumference equals pi d. You're going to rewrite it, except this time pi is 3.14 and diameter is 18. Once you multiply that, put it in your griddable.